of our times. Peace be still. Let's not push this thing any further. Next day she came out, my baby Trayvon. This boy is 17 years old, pot smoking. They want to make this a civil rights issue now, that Zimmerman violated Trayvon Martin's civil rights. And so the standard in a civil court issue is different in criminal. You can only say what the law says in terms of criminal activity, in terms of bringing a verdict. On the civil actions, you can bring in personalities, character, and all that. So y'all want to bring in character? Here, let's talk about character then. You want to say something about George Zimmerman and whether or not he should be sued and liable, and whether or not the Department of Justice should take up the charge and prosecute George Zimmerman? Here's some things we want to consider if that's what we're going to do. Here's some things I want to put out there. Number one, Trayvon Martin was shot and killed the 26th of February 2012 down in Miami where he lives, because in Sanford, Florida was not where he lived. School was still going on. It wasn't spring break. The reason why he was in Sanford, Florida is because they had kicked him out of school down there in Miami. Now, the Miami school system, like the New York school system, like Martin Luther King Jr. schools and all these others, they don't put you out of school right away. You have to begin to build up. First, they send a letter home and tell you that your boy's acting bad, and then they reprimand you, or they do in-school suspensions. They do everything they possibly can to keep that child in school before they actually tell him, you can't come back here no more. You're just incorrigible. You can't come back here no more. They'll even deal with drugs. You can have marijuana. They'll let you get by a time or two. Trayvon Martin was in Sanford, Florida, not only because the school put him out, they expelled him, they kicked him out, and they would not let him come back to the Miami High School District because they had been going over this with his boy. He's a thug. But not only did the Miami School District say, ain't nothing more we can do for you, you got to go. Sabrina Fulton said the same thing. Sabrina called his daddy, Tracy, and said, take Trayvon. If you don't take him, I'm going to kill him. This boy, he's smoking dope. He's running with gangs. I can't do nothing. He don't want to go to school. He don't want to get up. He don't want to clean his room. I can't take it no more. I've had this problem. You take him up there in Sanford. He's getting out of my house. I'm locking the door. He's not coming back. And she knows that's why she sent him up there. Because she couldn't do anything with it. Now on television, and there's some money and some glamour. Oh, he was my baby. Oh, my baby had a right to be able to go home. Yeah, but not to your home, because you put him out. My 17-year-old boy and all 17-year-old black boys ought to have a right to go home. That's right. But let me ask you something, Sabrina Fulton. You barred him from your house. Had you not put him out, he would not be in Sanford. Had he not been in Sanford, he very possibly, and I say possibly, with a big question mark, would be alive. Because the way that boy Trayvon was going, somebody in Miami was going to kill him.